videos, so you can go through that. And apart from this, we have something called robot class. So basically, for those people who know QTP, in QTP we have a concept called send keys. I mean, if anyone here who know QTP very well, there is a concept called send keys. Now the similar kind of concept we have here in something called robot class. Basically, this robot class is not part of Selenium. Okay, this is a robot class which is not provided by Selenium. This is a class which is being provided by Java, which will help us to interact with the keys, like our keyboard keys. Okay, robot class is a Java class helps in with keys in the sense keyboard keys. Say for example, if you want to say escape, say if you want to press escape in your keyboard, yes, that can be replicated, that can be automated from this robot class. If you want to press Control A, that can be done using this robot class. Okay, so here we are talking about a new approach here from our class onwards. I mean, from this particular batch onwards, I'm introducing a new approach. So that is the reason for the older approach. This approach, probably you can go through the videos. Okay, now say here we'll try to automate the same scenario here. Say first we will open this application. Okay, then here we will click on this particular choose file button, and here basically we need to I mean, normally manually what we are going to do here, we'll browse for a file that we wanted to upload. Now say here I want to upload a file. Say here I want to upload this particular file. Okay, so here under computer C program, say here I want to upload this particular file. I can say open like this. Okay, I mean here we are going to click on choose files and we'll browse for a file, and we'll browse for a file and we'll be selecting a file like this if it is a manual. But in terms of automation, generally what we are going to do here, first we'll click on the, we'll open this particular application, and then we will be clicking on this choose files, and after that we would be entering this particular file name like this. Okay, we will be entering this particular file name like this. I mean, we'll directly enter this particular file name here, and then we'll click on open here. Okay, so we'll try to automate this by using something called robot class. As I said, it is being provided by Java, not by the Selenium. Now see here. Let me say it is. Okay, first we are opening the Firefox browser, and then we will be opening the URL. And how to maximize the browser? We will be maximizing the browser, and then here we want to click on this particular button. What is the best locator over here? What is the best locator for this particular button? ID is the best locator. By ID. Okay, first we want to click on it. So first we will be clicking on this, and after that we are going to get this particular window, and here we will be entering the file name over here. Okay, now here I'm saying, here everyone observe here. So first we need to paste a path over here. I mean, first we need to say, for example, here we have we wanted to upload some files here, right? Class, say let us enter, say this sample 123 file. Say here we wanted to upload this sample 123 here. Now here, say this particular and did you all remember, if you come across any path here in Selenium, we need to mention slashes. Did you all remember this? 2 forward slashes like this, 2 slashes like this. Now see here, say for example here I want to upload this particular file here. Okay, now here directly we will be pasting this particular whatever the path. Okay, see here, trying to observe here. First, once we click on this particular button, it is going to open this particular window. Now here we will be pasting the file path, and then we would be clicking on enter over here. If you all observe here, I'm trying to use a keyboard operations over here. Okay, so here I'm using Control V operation, and then before this Control V, first of all we need to copy this particular value. Okay, I will let you know how to copy this value. First we need to copy, and see here I'm using Control V in my keyboard, and then I'm using enter key in my keyboard. Okay, of course here I know it is 2 forward slashes here we have mentioned it. Now here first we'll be copying this, and then we'll be entering over here like this. I mean, what I'm trying to do here first our automation logic will click on this. Okay, then this particular window appears. Here I'm using Control V, and then I'm using enter operation. So these operations we are going to automate from the robot class. Why I'm using robot class? Because just now, as I said, if you want to perform any keyboard related operations, we can use something called robot class. Okay, now see here. Now here, let me keep in this particular variable into a string. Let me say yes, file path. Okay, this is the path that we wanted to upload, so I am keeping as of now in a string variable. Okay, now here, what is the syntax for creating an instance? If you want to create the syntax for a class, what we need to do? Now see here, class name, object name, that one, right? See here, I'm using something called robot. Okay, now here you can use anything, any name over here. Okay, I mean any object. Let me use robot new robot. Okay, we have created the instance. So it is expecting some. It seems it is going to. It might throw some exception. So it is. We are going to say it throws exception over here, and then say here what we understood over here. What we wanted to perform here. Here, once this particular window is clicked, I mean once we click on this, what we wanted to perform? Control V operation, right? What operation we wanted to perform over here? Control V, paste operation. Yeah, basically here first I know I want to click over here. Okay, say sometimes maybe it might be somewhere here. So to be in safe side, say here first click, and by default generally in your file upload window generally the focus would be here itself. Say here maybe you may need to perform a enter operation, I mean a click operation, or maybe first we need to, the first operation that we wanted to perform is paste operation, Control V. Okay, I want to perform Control V operation. Now what are the buttons that we are going to click? For Control V, what buttons that we need to click? What buttons we need to click? Control and V, right? We need to press Control and V over here. Okay, now see here this object, there is a method called key press. Okay, here we need to pass a what key that we wanted to press. Okay, say here I want to press, there is something called key event which provides, say here we can basically here even you can, it seems, okay, these are the constants. Okay, here first control V, right? We wanted to perform control V. See here I would be performing control. This is just now I look, yeah, here. Okay, now first we will be pressing control. First in our, just imagine in your keyboard, first you would be pressing control button, and then what you are going to press, you are going to press V button. Now see here I am pressing control button and then V button over here. Okay, and once we press, once we press control V, once we press control V in our keyboard, are we going to hold it for a while, or are we going to release it? Say once we press control and V, and we will be releasing those buttons, right? We will not we will not hold it, right? So for that, here you have something called release. I can say release operation, here press operation. Okay, now here there is some method called release, key release over here. Key press, key release. Okay, now if you look at here, so first we are performing control V. We just pressing control V, and again once we press we need to release it. So that is what we are doing here. Once the release is done, again what we need to do over here, we say here in this particular window, what we have done, control V is done. Then what we need to do, we need to click on enter over here. Of course it is saying something wrong because we did not give any proper input over here. Okay, so here we need to press enter so that it is going to select a file over here. Say for example, if we give a proper file name over here, say here now if you look at here, say this is our proper file name, say we set control V over here, and then see here I'm going to press enter key over here. Okay, it's going to be enter, and I'm going to perform enter key over here. Now performing enter key will be like the same way, like just press and release. We will not hold the enter key like this, right? Once we press we will release it, right? The similar option. Key press over here. So the key press would be which key? Enter. Okay, we will be performing the enter key operation, and at the same time we will be releasing the same enter key over here. Okay, now the thing is, now actually as I said, all this whatever I have listed down over here, this is highlighted part is nothing but it is a Java related stuff. Okay, this is not at all related to Selenium. Mainly this is helpful for us to perform some keyboard related operations. Okay, now it is doing a control V. Basically it is doing control V operation here. It is pressing and it is releasing over here, and then we are going to press enter key over here. Okay, so the thing is, the main difference between the tool that I'm talking about, AutoIt tool and this robot class is, it's like we are performing keyboard related operations on the application without knowing anything. Here we are not sure where exactly we are performing operations, but we are trying to do keyboard operations blindly. Whereas the AutoIt tool, basically it will recognize, it is again a kind of automation tool for Windows applications, where it is going to recognize the objects. Basically if it is AutoIt tool, it would recognize this particular text box, it will recognize this particular button. Again, there will be some locators for this text box. Again, some locator would be for open button. Okay, there will be kind of a real automation tool which will recognize this object and it will enter the operation. It will enter the value and again it will recognize this particular button. It will perform some operation on this. If it is auto, now it is a robot keys. We are guessing over here. Basically, we are doing a guess. Guess in the sense, as we know, defaultly the key would be here. I mean, by default, the key operation would be here. So directly we are doing a control V operation, and then we are doing a enter operation over here. Okay. Say for example, the focus is on here. Say by default the focus is on here. Then how can we get into over here? Are you able to understand what I'm saying? Say by default the focus here, the cursor was here. By default the cursor was here. That is the reason we were directly entering the file path here, and we were trying to click on this. We were directly clicking on enter button so that it is working fine. But say the focus is somewhere here. In that case, we need to perform kind of a tab operation. We need to count how many tabs which are required to get into this particular, to get the focus or to get the cursor into this particular field. Are able to understand? Say by default focus is on here. Say by default focus is on here. Then we need to count how many tabs are required to get into this particular text box. Okay. However, this is all like it's all like this. We need to count all these things and all. But the main thing is now here another thing is there. Okay, which is very good, like control V, and we are doing enter operation. That is pretty much good. Control V is nothing but paste operation, right? Control V is nothing but paste operation, right? Control V is nothing but when we want paste something, what we need to do here? So if I want to paste something, it means earlier to paste, what we need to do? Say if I'm saying that I'm pasting into a text box, what does it mean? Earlier to paste, we should copy it, right? Before pasting, we should have a copy. But if you observe, is there any copy operation over here? Is there any copy operation? And what we need to copy over here? So here I'm basically control V is nothing but paste operation. We are talking about a paste operation. Okay. But before, if you want to paste something, first we need to copy it. Okay. Now here, if you observe here, we don't have any logic to copy it. Basically here we just have a variable which is having path. That's it. We are having just a variable which is talking about a path over here. Okay. There is no logic as of now which is talking about a copying operation. Okay. Now we will talk about a copying operation. Now see here. First let me write down the logic. So we would be copying. There is something called string selection. I will let you know what is this. Basically I'm creating an instance here. If you close up here, I'm doing kind of a creating instance, and for this instance I'm going to pass up a variable over here, which is nothing but, if you all remember, what type of instance we are creating over here? What type of instance we are creating over here? I mean, are we creating a first way of creating instance, second way of creating instance? What type of instance is this? This is going to be third way of creating instance. We are passing a parameter over here, right? This is the third way of creating instance. Here for this instance, we are passing parameter over here. Okay. Now here we will be using the spelling wrong. There is something called toolkit. I will let you know what actually I'm talking about. guest system selection, let system, I think it should be, yeah, we are talking about clipboard. Okay, yeah, got it. This is set contents, copy the path. Here not, we are not going to pass any value here. Basically, these are the two lines which is helping us to copy, okay, which will help us to copy this particular string value. Okay, you probably might ask, why we are doing all this stuff. Now, like we are already having whatever the path that we wanted to upload in a variable, then what is the need of having this? Yes, the thing is, for this, let us take some example here. Say, for example, say if you take this Eclipse itself, say here, everyone observe here, I'm selecting this particular line. Everyone observe here, I have selected this particular line. I'm doing a right click and I'm saying copy over here. Okay. Even for this also there should be some software, right? I mean, some background software should be there for whatever the operation that we have done. I mean, here we have selected a line and then we are copying this particular line over here. So I mean, right clicking and copying, we are selecting an option over here. But however, even this is also a software, and whatever the operation that we have performed on this particular software, which has to be understood by something. Are able to follow what I'm trying to say here? Here I'm trying to explain the background mechanism of this. Say here this is a line. Here we have selected a line and we are copying this line. This we are able to understand because it's like we ourselves are doing and we habituated to do it. But whatever the operation that you have performed on this, it has to be understood by something in the background. Okay. So here in Java, whenever you perform any select operation, if you perform any select operation here, basically say for example you have some Java application. Say for example there is a say for Eclipse, Excel is there. Assume that this is a Java application. Assume that your Excel is being developed by Java, and when you perform any copy operation, say here I'm right clicking, I'm doing a copy operation. Okay, when you perform a copy operation, in the background of this Excel, the Java initiates something. I mean, Java is going to do something. That something is nothing but this one. That something is nothing but it is going to say if the Excel is been developed by Java. When you perform any copy operation in Excel, in the background of Excel, it is going to perform these two lines. Okay. Now here, what we wanted to do when we wanted to perform a control V operation, before control V operation, we should have a control C operation, which is nothing but we need to have a control copy operation. So we are trying to perform using this logic. So as a end user, when we right click on this particular line and when we say copy, when as an end user, when we right click and when we say copy, it is as an end user for us the visibility. This is a graphical user interface. This is a user interface for us. But in the background of Excel, there should be some software which should be copying this particular value, right? Are able to follow what I'm trying to say here? In the background of Excel software, there should be something. Sorry. In the background of Excel, there should be some software which is going to copy this particular value. I mean, for us as an end user, when you do a kind of click operation here, when you click on this copy operation, basically something is there in the background. Some logic would be generated in the background. That logic is nothing but here these two lines in a Java-based application. So now here basically, like say here, if you want to copy this line, you will be selecting this particular line. That selection is nothing but this one. Whatever the string that you have selected in your application, basically this would be there in the background of your application. Say you have some application which is developed in Java, and in that particular application, if you select a particular text, in the background it is going to generate this 29th line. In the background of that particular application, it is going to generate this 29th line over here, and then it will first select the whatever the string that you have selected in your UI application. First it will generate this line, and then it is going to keep in a system related clipboard. Generally, when you try to copy and paste something, say here I copied this particular value. Okay, so in the background of this particular Excel, there would be some software which will copy this particular value into the clipboard, into the like a system clipboard. In the sense, it's a kind of a general, it's a kind of operating system level, operating system related. So basically, because here once you copy it, you may want to paste anywhere. You may want to paste this particular value on a browser, or maybe in a Word file, or in Eclipse, or maybe in a notepad. You may want it to paste anywhere. So that is the reason what this particular software is going to do. Once you do a selection and once you copy, this particular copy operation is going to be performed in a clipboard. Clipboard is something like a kind of a system temporary storage where it is going to save all of our values, so that wherever you wanted to use, you can copy. You can again get it from the clipboard. I mean, basically, when you copy from Excel to clipboard to wherever you want to paste. You may want to paste on a browser or on a Word, on a Eclipse, anywhere you want to paste. It will paste it from the clipboard basically. The similar thing we are replicating from from Java. So whatever the value that we wanted to select, and once you do a selection, you are trying to save in a clipboard. And when we say Control V over here, it is going to get it from the clipboard over here. Okay, we are saying clipboard. We are trying to set the system clipboard content over here, set contents. Okay, so this is again ready-made toolkit, ready-made functions here, which are available in Java. So these are the two lines which will basically copy. It will copy into clipboard. Okay, again, what is meant by clipboard? In the sense, it's a operating system. It's a kind of a temporary storage where our data is going to be saved. Okay, again, when we say Control V, it is going to paste from clipboard. Okay, here we are writing this logic. What I'm saying here, so if you have a pure Java application, whenever you are trying to perform any operation like this, in the background of your application, it is going to generate these two lines. Okay, now here, see here, let us try to execute this. And here, better to have some weights here. Say once you click on this choose files, let us have some wait time so that we can understand what exactly it is doing. And see here, again, here also I'm keeping some line. I mean, once it pastes the path, again I'm using some 3 seconds. Okay, now let us try to execute this. And before that, let me close this. Let me remove these files. Now can you all see here? It is opening this particular window. Now can you all see here? It is pasted the path over here. Now you can see here whatever we have mentioned here. Okay, but it all depends. The thing is, the problem here is, I mean, the drawback of this particular method would be here. It's like all guesses over here. I mean, by default the cursor should be here. If it is not there, again we need to do kind of tab operations over here. Okay, and then it's like all guessing operations. Whereas if it is AutoWit tool, we can recognize the object and we can enter the values. So it's all perceptions. Few people might be using this AutoWit tool, or few people might be using this robot, because we already have a good neat explanation on that tool. So I wanted to discuss this. Okay, so this is about handling the, even it's not only, it's not only file uploads, even the same case with Windows authentication. I mean, even if you really come across a Windows authentication, again you need to you need to perform the same operation. Say here in the Windows authentication, probably you may need to enter username and password, right? For that, what you can do here, you can create a method over here. Say you can create a method, and the method return can, because here in a Windows screen, again you need to copy and paste your username as well as password, right? What you can do over here, for that you can write a kind of a common method over here. Let me say here public set or string to clipboard. Copy, otherwise let me say copy string value to clipboard. Okay, say I have a method like this, and here I will be passing string str1 like this. Okay, now probably I would be keeping this particular logic here, and here str1 would be here. Okay, now I will be using here I will be passing this particular value. So what it will do over here, now here when you say copy string to clipboard, so this particular string will be copied to clipboard over here, and then here we are using. Now say for example, if you have a Windows authentication screen, now here let me take the same example. I mean, if you have any application wherein which you might be having Windows authentication. Now in this case, see here, say for example any app, let me say any app with Windows login. Okay, say you have opened some browser, and say you open some URL. Once you open a URL, probably you might be getting kind of a Windows authentication screen, okay, without clicking anything and all. Okay, in that case, what we will be doing over here, say here I will be saying that yes, username. Okay, and say here we will be username, will be mentioning the username over here. Okay, now we will be passing this particular username here. First we will be saving into the clipboard over here, and then by using the clipboard, first we are going to paste over here. Okay, see here again, maybe for this we need to do a kind of again what we say another function here. I'm trying to make it generic over here. I hope you are able to understand what I'm trying to do here. If you don't understand what you can do here, you can just keep all this logic over here. Press Ctrl V, paste from clipboard. This is for username. Okay. Now after that, again once we perform the username, if you observe here I will be performing the password over here. Okay, now here I would be performing the first. Here we are saving a value, we are saving username into clipboard, and then we are doing a control V operation, and then we are saving a password value to clipboard, and then we are again doing a control V operation, and finally we are going to perform enter key. In between, do we need to press any key over here? Is this fine? In between, we need to perform a tab key, because you need to change the focus from your username field to the password field over here. So you need to do a kind of a tab key operation over here, tab operation. when we want to change from username to password, you need to perform a tab operation. Okay, so this is how you can do. So this is how we can handle the Windows based applications. If you have any questions, please post your questions here in the chat box. If it is clear for you, please mention it as clear.